All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Okay, press one if you can hear me. All right, all right. I'm gonna keep the what's calling going until everybody come in. Shit, fuck. All right, I know I was gonna have a fucking bad night. Shit, hell, I don't even want to do this shit. All right, let me keep the what's calling going until we start getting filled up to at least like 10 people. I can't even tell how many we got here now. I'm sitting here trying to VJ DJ at the same fucking time and trying to be the passing out flyers. Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah, this show gonna be fucked up, y'all. It's not gonna be a good show. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. Okay, I see we got a shit 12 people in here. Everybody mod the likes up. Okay, cool. We got 17 up in here. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Okay, we got 15 people on her. We're gonna be starting up in a good hot second. I'm trying to cue myself in with everything. So I do apologize from earlier. It's just one of them days, y'all. Just one of them goddamn days. Okay, I'm gonna do this again because I don't think nobody's over campaigning. So just give me a hot second. Like I said, is one of them days, y'all. Yeah, that's what I was telling her, the beauty. She, was like, oh, go ahead, go. I'm like, yo, look, I just woke the fuck up. It's one of them times you wake up and you're just like, wow. It's been one of them days. It wasn't a bad day. It was one where I didn't eat all day, and I didn't eat all day because I was waiting on some things to come through. Uh, One came through, but the other didn't. So I finally ate, and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna nap it out. Cause y'all see I already set up the what you call it, normally about the same time to go live. Then it's 10 seconds. This shit's 10 seconds behind tonight. That's strike one showing me this ain't gonna be a good show. Uh I missed my goddamn cue on the goddamn what you call it. We could have waited. Yeah, I know. I was trying to wait my damn self. Like I said, you gotta shit kind of like prep yourself, pop yourself in the mood. I ain't got the goddamn banner up. Uh let's see. Got my banner up. Like I said, everybody bear with me a hot second. It's gonna be one of them late days. But well, late nights. And I'm gonna just try to skip through this as much as I can when we start up. I mean, I already started it now. Uh, so we just keep going. I still got the last live. That's another thing that's been kind of pissed me off through the week, and I ain't been tripping. I was trying to blow some faces out of the pictures that I was taking. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, I'm back. Oh shit. Yeah. I was trying to blow some goddamn faces out, and with the YouTube shit, y'all, when you do that, this shit takes a long time to process. Is like I said, editing, y'all, as we told y'all before, that shit takes a long time to process. So I ain't checked back on it because I ain't really had a fucking chance to see if it went through this time, right? I try to play it back and none of them pictures didn't get faces didn't get blurred out because some of the chicks got, saying husbands now and new boyfriends and shit. you know. And I hate for the, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers see their ass up on her and then they be like, oh, you know, so no face, no case, you know. So that's what I'm waiting on to process. And I checked on it yesterday. And because I was hoping it'd been done yesterday and it saying it was done. And I went back through it to play it, and that shit did fucking blow out. So I'm like, fuck. So that motherfucker might not come up, y'all. Seriously, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So many reasons, not just the face, other reasons too. You know, because I went kind of, you know what I'm saying, uncut with that. I know everybody want to see it, everybody want to watch it, but majority that was watching it got to see firsthand. So fuck it. So you caught it, you're good. You didn't. It's kind of that attitude. I'm gonna have to say, oh well, you had to catch me again. You know, but what else I was gonna say? Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Give me a tally where we at on them likes. As we know, as we just explained, I'm gonna go ahead and get that on out the way with that U-Haul situation shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, we go to that. Oh, shit. Yeah, with the U-Haul situation shit. Talking about so many of you are so loyal to me and my family. Thank you for patiently waiting for me to upload new videos. I'm so busy. It's been hard out here. I mean, hard to post. Even on Justice Channel, I have a lot of never be seen footage that I need to take time to edit. Bear with me. Smiley faces. See, bitch, if you would have had a motherfucking Apple would have motherfucker automatically did that shit for your monkey ass. So this goes to show you, as I said before. Let me put it on this fucking screen, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Cause I'm gonna zoom in on this shit. Cause I do that believe that's in front of the house. I know I got a motherfucking PC laptop. You can do a little bit more shit on a laptop than a phone. See, with a phone, she'd have had a motherfucking Mac phone. That motherfucker will automatically make your goddamn video with an instrumental. And all my what you call it, all my Apple people know what I'm talking about. Let me go down a little bit more. Hold on. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. Yeah. Screenshot that. Okay. Yeah, this shit's 10 seconds behind as well, too. So it's a big difference, y'all, between this shit going 5 seconds behind. I could go with that. But 10 seconds behind, that's a stretch. Let me turn the volume up. Hold on. Screenshot that. See, it's just saying that now. Okay. Yeah, this shit's 10 seconds. Oh fuck, that's fucking around. Hit a fucking screenshot. Shit. There we go. All right. So you know what I should do? Okay. All right. This is a driveway. I'm looking at the lines right here. Everybody's saying that it look like another house. I think they just got some more fucking furniture. You ask me. That's all it was. I'm good. Okay. Laura said a U-Haul is just to throw us off. I think she photoshopped a pic of justice next to the U-Haul to make us think she's moving. No, I don't think that's no Photoshop pic. No, that's not no Photoshop pic, Lord. Look at his feet. That what you call it? That shadow in his feet. Everybody talking about it's a tree next to uh that's a tree right there. Nah, that's a bush. And like I was trying to say that bush. Let me show y'all this. I thought I showed y'all this before. Let me show y'all this as well. When you because I had this problem when I first was looking at trying to locate assets. And when hold on. Let me show y'all this. Yeah. Okay. What I was trying to prove, y'all see right here where it says Street View, May 2012. Yeah. Image capture. Even tell you that right now. Her image capture, May 2012. Anything, I mean, between 2012 and now, this tree right here could have grown taller. That was my point to Ebony Man. Because it looked like she's probably standing right here between the garage door and the bush. And bitch, I know you probably listening. And you gonna go back and say some shit. See, look at what they do. Look at what I don't know no person that takes time to do that. Yeah, I don't know no motherfucking bitch that sit here and look for a motherfucking look for a dude she just met wife to see what she look like and to see what she's saying and to see if she's still posting pics of them before you met her. So bitch, you don't kiss my ass with that. You got your motherfucking excuses, what you hide. We got eyes that we show. So I bagged up what the fuck I said. Let's see. Lauren said, Lauren Gailey, if I ever had a kid that close to my truck, I beat the hell out of the parents. That child could have wandered under my truck anytime. I drive CDL, so this is not safe. Yeah, I get what everybody was saying right there. You know, because but I feel everybody. But I'm just imagining a moment and a time. I don't think the truck was running, for one. Then for two, she was trying to get more of the truck than him, as we can see. Because in that case, the camera been more on him than the truck. Right. That's she just trying to throw everybody off like they moving. You know, which they not. Fuck else I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna play this what you call it she did today. There's a lot of shit I want to catch her ass in. So like I said, I know everybody gotta work. What were we at on the likes before I start up? Where we at on the likes? Right. She put them in the pig. Like I said, it's all a prop. It's all a prop. That's the shit she does. Just like when she talking about yacht life. It's like, bitch, we ain't see you on a pick with a boat at all. And you trying to fool us. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You'd have had a motherfucking, you had a camera recording and everything. That'd have been your best motherfucking what you call the show. Because it ain't like we could tell what water you at. Don't you think? That's how stupid that bitch think we is, y'all. Seriously, that's how stupid she think we are. I know everybody said, man, why y'all be doing this to Science Array? I mean, y'all that say that, once again, feel free if you want to come up here and ask me or question me, and I don't run. I listen to you. I don't mute you. I don't block you. I will listen to you and we'll see what the fuck you got to say when I ask you the same question. Just like a pro woman. You know what I'm saying? The pro woman you listening there, I don't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying, against you. I mean, you feel the, you know what I'm saying, feel free to, you know what I'm saying, sit there and make excuses for. You know? That's something I ain't gonna do. Oh, okay. Oh, I got 38 likes. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Everybody fucking with me. All right. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'd have started earlier. Yeah, we'd have been up there. We'd have been up there. There ain't too many people going live tonight anyway, so I guess that's a good what you call it for me. Like I said, man, y'all, hey, I was motherfucking tired. I was tired. I didn't think I was, but it really just kicked in. It really kicked in. I'm just supposed to nap for like about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and that shit turned into 2 hours. But definitely, I wanted to show that now that we offer U-Haul. What else I wanted to say? Hold up before we get on this U-Haul shit. Off this U-Haul shit. Oh, yeah, and then another thing, y'all. Think about it. This is a small ass U-Haul. And she sent her, okay, let's go off our narrative, y'all. Let's go off our narrative. Sounds right, bitch. I told you I got you, bitch. Okay. If she wants to make everybody think that she's moving out, Sansa Ray, you would need a bigger truck than that to haul, you know what I'm saying, all that furniture you claim you got. Unless you talking about making what? 3 trips. If you're making 3 trips, that means it goes to show you're not moving that far. Okay. I ain't stupid, Sansa Ray. I wasn't born yesterday either. But the truth of the matter, you know what I'm saying? I can't say 100% everything going on, but 9 times out of 10, she just went and bought something to put in that house. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure she got off Craigslist. You know, because if she did, I mean, I don't think she went to no furniture store, because some 9 times out of 10 furniture store, they'll charge you like 50 to 100 more bucks to deliver. Well, most of them got free delivery. Depends on where you go, you know. But I guess, you know, her thinking this $20, because sounds you gotta think about the $20, then you gotta think about the gas. So it was just $50 just to deliver a 65, less than 100 just to deliver Sansaray. You didn't save too much. Now they charging over 100 just to deliver from a brand new furniture store. I can see this, you know, you see you're gonna get this U-Haul. You say they stuck in the house for 3 years according to the lease. How you know what the lease look like, Lord? She not going anywhere. I know she's not going nowhere. I'm just saying, how you know they stuck in the lease for 3 years? All right, right. Also the deposit of the truck as well, right, Owens? Exactly. Well, she get the deposit back, but like I just as me and you saying, it would cost her more if she just had to pay an extra $100 just for some new furniture to get delivered. But my take is that she had to go buy some used furniture. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not shit on her, but don't sit for this case, Ray. Don't try to sit her and try to tell everybody, oh, you got this new car, oh, you got this new house, oh, you got furniture. You just moved the furniture on the other side of the room. But like I said, going off your narrative, If you got all that furniture, new furniture in your room, you would need a bigger truck than this. Like I said, we weren't born yesterday, bitch. Why is she having U-Haul show up at a house she claims she doesn't live at? Uh, uh, Valerie said they can only stay at the house for 3 years. Oh, okay. I mean that's what she said. You know, so far. I mean, I'm not saying she's lying, but we don't know that to be factual. There's just word we got. And as time go on, after 2 years from now, if she's still definitely if she's still there, we're gonna be able to tell. And then it will add up. Like, yeah, Valerie was right. I'm trying to read everybody. What you call it as well. Yeah, Sassy saying a lot. And if she on Section 8, she only have to stay there for 1 year. After 1 year, she can move. Oh, okay. Like I said, well, the ladies did say they got 3 years, but okay, I kind of get what you're saying. Also, Sassy, she could probably take that with her, so she could be on that program for 3 years, even though she might move somewhere else. Okay, okay. Well, she's meaning more so the program that they in, Lord. Now, if they signed a 3-year lease, now that's something we don't know for sure. But it was more so that what Valerie is saying is that they got 3 years. She got 3 years to be in that program. I don't think they signed a 3-year lease on the house. I believe they said either sign a one of the two. You know what I'm saying? When it comes over 2-year leases for single family residentials, nah, I don't too much see that. You know, I see more when it goes over that many amount of years. It's more you going more to commercial. Not saying it can't happen for a house, it can, but what's common is 1 and 2 year leases on a single family residential. You know, 5-year leases and shit, that should be on like commercial properties. She may be forced to move. Oh, okay. Couldn't they violate the terms of Section 8 housing? She did claim domestic violence when that happens to your address cannot be shared. Okay. Right. She's probably picking up free furniture that someone is giving away on Facebook Marketplace or one of these other sites that people give away furniture that they can no longer want that they no longer want. Right. That's what I believe was happening, Damon. I said, Damon, Damon. Yeah, that's what I believe. That's my theory. Put it like that. That's my theory. Yeah, she went up, picked up a couch or something or a bed. That's all it was. Or she could have just bought the. Well, no, I had my mattress. My mattress was delivered by them. Like I said, it depends. Twinkie said, "STL, oh my God, oh your God, what? Could it be that she? Okay, I already read that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this dumbass bitch. We clear that shit up about the U-Haul because we go on all day. But that's my theory. Everybody else got their own theories. But I don't think the bitch moving. No, no. It's gonna take some money to move. You know, that's why she ain't been able to post because she be busting her ass to keep that motherfucker on a Uber car because Uber season is slowing down. She knows that. She knows the season is slowing down. We ain't stupid science for real with her. You ain't talking to some motherfuckers that's what I'm saying, uneducated. You know that. She know that. Oh shit. Once again, shout out to my shadow watches. Shout out to my people who watch the replay. Once again, if you shadow watching, hit the like if you mess with me. The dislike if you don't. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And also feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund, as you can see on the screen. I'm trying to pull this shit up. Okay, there we go.
Hey, I'm Andy.
Okay.
If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous.
Yeah, I gotta excuse what's goddamn what's called, y'all.
Frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most.
Thank you for to get to multi-millionaire status. So I need to do what I need to do. So that's what I've been working on, and I'm not playing. Like, I'm really pushing the pavement. You understand? Like, I'm making moves. I'm making money moves. So one of those movements requires me to finish my manuscript so I can go ahead and publish my books that I need to put out. And speaking of books, please make sure that you check out this book by Troy Smith. It's called When Dads Cry. And it's about the family court system. And it's about the basically the psychological damage and the stress and anxiety and pain that fathers go through during the family court process. And inside of this book, it just talks about how family court is abusing children and not necessarily doing what's in best interest of the child, but from a father's perspective. And, this is an easy book for me to relate to because, of course, I feel like fathers should be a part of their children's lives. And I have a brother. I don't know if I told you guys, I have two brothers. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother. And my younger brother is having an issue. And I actually put him inside of one of the videos that I did on my YouTube channel, on my main YouTube channel. And I think the name of the video is called I will never let him see his son. I will never let my baby daddy see his son. It's something like that. You would just have to put Sansaray in the search on YouTube. You have to put Sansaray, I will never let my baby daddy see his son. Something like that. And my brother, my younger brother, is in that video. And so the problem with him is that he is a great father. Like, he is an amazing dad. He's a good person. I mean, it's just, you just know people. You know what I mean? Like, your siblings, your the people you think the people that you're married to. But you got to know, like, your parents, how they operate. And it's just certain things that my brother wouldn't do. And one of the things that I know my brother would never do is abandon his child because he's just not like that. But the problem is the mother of his child got remarried, and this was before their son even turned 2. She remarried someone else. And ever since the new guy has come around, this girl has been giving him problems with seeing his son. And so he hasn't seen his son, my nephew, since like August. And here it is, October. And he went onto social media and was trying to, explain to everyone how good of a dad how good of a dad he is. And she classifies herself like this private person, so she can't stand when he gets on social media and talks about how, good of a father he is. He doesn't say anything negative about her. I haven't seen him put anything negative about her on social media. But when she reached out to, my mom, she tried to make it seem like my brother was speaking negatively about her on social media, and she's tired of people asking her what's going on and why hasn't my brother been able to see his child. And so she was just explaining that he doesn't take care of my nephew. And I was like, that can't be accurate because because I've seen my brother do this. I've seen my brother be a great dad to my nephew. So I'm looking at her like, whatever this issue is between you and him, it can't be that serious. I mean, co-parenting is so much easier when two people are not as selfish as people are projecting themselves to be. Or I'm not even going to say selfish. I'm going to say what people tend to do is try to make the other person inside of the situation the bad person. Like, they'll try to make the mom, the baby mom, be the bad person, or the baby daddy be the bad person. It's always one or the other. And it's rare I see a couple if I'm not watching TV. In real life, I have never seen it, but on TV, I've seen a former couple. They both be the problem, but in real life, it's never both of them. It's always one or the other. And what I notice is a lot of men who are super cool dads, who are really good fathers, right? They have like the worst baby mamas in the world. Like their baby mamas play games, don't let them see their kids, dangle their kids in front of them. It's crazy. And then I see a whole bunch of good ass moms out here who have shitty baby daddies. And it's like, why is it like every time I look at a co-parenting experience that's kind of flawed or failed or something like that, it's always like because of one of them. And honestly, when you're dealing with someone who may be a narcissist or someone who might be selfish or someone who, don't know how to get their emotions together or don't have a level of self-discipline, of course, it's going to be difficult to be in a co-parenting experience with them. And you don't necessarily want them around your child anyway, because if a person doesn't have any self-discipline to be able to behave properly in order for you to both be able to share a child, something is wrong.
Okay, I was listening with y'all. I'm over here doing some things, and y'all notice how she paused. She paused like that so she won't be able to really contradict herself. Because look how she talking now. Just look how she talking. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
When you are co-parenting with someone, eliminating your emotions from the situation is a lot easier than people think. I mean, I think it's when you care about your kids more than you care about whatever the situation is between you and your, baby daddy or your baby mama. And so that the situation that's happening with my brother, it's like this girl, even though she's married and she seems like she's an amazing mom, she has like this disdain for my brother. And, like, and for some reason, my brother's like super nice. It's super cool. It's super hardworking. It's super, and it's just like sometimes how you have those people in your life where you see them and they're like so nice. You can't understand how anybody could like hate them because they're not annoying. They're not cruel. They're not, they just real cool. And you looking like, how can somebody have a negative feeling towards this person? You know what I'm saying? And so I think personally, I don't know the whole story. And me and my family, we try to stay out of it to where we try not to, we'll listen, but we try not to take sides because we realize that kids need both of their parents. Like how my mother is. My mother is like totally the neutral party between me and my son's father priest. Like my mother is so fucking patient. I said this in my last live stream. My mother is so patient. Like she is so patient with Priest. And it's weird because I would hear her just talking to him. He just be letting her have, he be cussing her out for no reason. Just mad, just acting immature and talk about everything that don't have nothing to do with justice. You know what I mean? He would just sit there and he would just talk to my mom about the relationship. My mother would be like, why are you talking to me about this relationship? I just want to talk to you about justice. So my mother would just sit there and have patience, and he'd be getting mad at her and cussing her out because she wasn't interested and, telling her all these bad things about me and trying to convince her to look at me negatively. And my mother knows me. Like my mother knows me better than probably anybody else, especially right now, because we had to take the time to kind of, get to know each other all over again because I had been gone for most of my adulthood because I was working. And me and my mother are as close as my mother and my sister are. And so my mother knows my core character. Like she knows that I'm really nice. I mean, I'm still the same little girl I was as far as my core character being like really nice and really kind. And I don't try to be hurtful towards anyone. Like a lot of the times when I've had to be hurtful towards anyone, it's been in defense of me having to defend myself. I think what I think I was when I was much younger. I think when I was younger, I was a lot cockier. Not as a child, but I mean like in my early 20s and maybe a little bit in my early 30s. I think I was like cocky and arrogant. I really feel like I was. because I feel like, well, since my son has been born, I have a different level of confidence. It's like a lot healthier than it used to be. I think I went through this transition of like being arrogant and cocky and a little smug. I think to me, a lot of people need a little bit of that, but I think I had it overboard. Like, I think I had like a lot of confidence. And then when my son was born and I got in my relationship, not confidence, but arrogance, sorry, arrogance, conceit. I think once I got with my son's father and then we broke up and then I had my son, a lot of things about my son changed me drastically. Like, my son really has me like on point, and I'm so glad that he's in my life because he has me on point. And so anyway, I said all that to basically just say, check out this book called When Dads Cry. It's by Troy Smith. Okay, I don't know why I digressed, but of course, you know, I have so many things that's happening in my life that that it was easy for me to just get off course. So anyway, um of course, you guys know of my situation with my son's father. He has, you know, been just very difficult to co-parent with. And to me, I feel like things could be easier between the two of us, if he was a little bit more mature. And maybe with time, he'll get a little better. But I think one of the biggest problems that my son's father has is he's not very honest. And so it's very difficult to trust someone who isn't honest. And it's also very difficult for a person who is dishonest to be secure enough to trust another human being because they know how they are and they're believing that other people are that way. And so it's very difficult for them to look in the direction of someone else and have like this, you know, confidence. Um, one of the things that I think he lied about the most that bothers me is because I was a mistress before. You guys know I was a mistress. I've said that. I've admitted to that. I've encouraged women to never do that. I've done it and I've talked about my experiences with it and why I did it and where I stood and how I was after I decided to be it. When I was a mistress, it didn't start off with me just being this guy's mistress. He was just in a relationship when I first met him, and it was like a friendship. And then the friendship turned into something um sexual, and then we ended up just continuing to do it even after he was married. Okay. And there are things that we never did that most people who are having an affair would do. Like, there are a lot of women out there that get into these affairs with married men, and these men tell them promises and lies. And I was never told any of these lies. Okay, I was never like, because I never put myself in a position to be anything more than what I was. I think a lot of women, when they're mistresses, they want to become this man's wife. And to me, I feel like if a man is comfortable enough with disrespecting his relationship, right, or his marriage with you, you should never ever feel like this is a man that you could be in a relationship with and he won't do to you what he's doing to his wife or girlfriend.
Okay. I called uh most of that be in between this 10 seconds. But yeah, I heard how she just lied and said she continued to fuck with Chris even after he was married. Right. I know Chris. I know y'all fucked the big league. I know that. But the part that tripped me out is that she talking about, you know, even after he was married, we continue to still fuck around. I'm like, wow. And Sans Ray, you still don't know the difference between the mistress, a side chick, and a jump off. You wasn't a mistress. Did Chris buy your car? Did Chris buy your motherfucking bag? Did Chris buy you some motherfucking shoes? Did Chris pay your motherfucking bills? No. So why you going around talking about you was a mistress? The mistress and the side chick is different. Mistress have just about the equal play as a wife does. A side chick only gets certain shit, certain things. A jump off don't get shit with a dick in her mouth. It sound like you was just, you know what I'm saying, more so of a jump off than anything. Let me see. All right, Chris said, I ain't buying shit. I heard you. She said her saying that you was the motherfucking, she was your mistress. Like she said, like you went out, you know what I'm saying, bought her a car or something. Like you straight motherfucking paid her motherfucking bills or something. Yeah, give me a tally up on the likes. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund. Let's see. Did you guys share chicken wing plate? Yeah, wow. He'll say, did y'all share chicken wing plate? Oh shit. Y'all silly the motherfucker. If mistress mean getting fucked upside down, then I guess so. No, that would no goddamn mistress be. Probably don't fucking mind. Like I said, she always make herself seem more than what she is. The bitch could be a motherfucking the downright motherfucking hoe. She gonna tell you she was a motherfucking madam. The bitch, the motherfucking floor worker and the janitor at NASA, she gonna sit here and tell you how she used to motherfucking drive the shuttle. We ate food at a swingers party. Man, that must have been some motherfucking good ass motherfucker. Man, y'all must have had a motherfucking private table with each other. The way she talking. It's common to have food at the swingers party anyway, you know. All right. Something. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, Lord. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she always makes shit out, you know what I'm saying, more than what it is. But let's get back to this dumb bitch.
And that's always the philosophy I've had. Even though I've participated in something as easy as an affair. And I think that's the reason why I chose it, because it's somewhat easy. You know, it's no responsibility there. And I didn't want to have the responsibility of being in a relationship. And so during that time, I didn't have any type of security or any type of like self-esteem or any type of anything. I was in no position to give anyone any love outside of loving myself, you know, repairing myself. And part of the process that I don't judge myself about, part of the process of, repairing myself, and not in a healthy way either. Don't think for 2 minutes that it was a healthy way to repair myself. But part of that was having an affair with this person, and the only reason why is because of what he brought.
That wasn't the motherfucker repairing yourself at all, bitch. I mean, you was letting them motherfucking loose, like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of motherfucking shit you was on.
Brought to the table, and what he brought to the table was more than enough to help me at the time, because I wasn't requiring enough. I was like so low that my requirements for a man were low. Like usually women, when we're healthy and we're a good partners and we're looking for a relationship, we have these high expectations and standards. But if we've been in all of these relationships, right? Or we've been in a relationship where we just got cheated on and we just got lied to, or we just were physically abused and we were just ignored and, misled and manipulated and all of these things, we're feeling really low. And that's where
No, bitch. We don't feel low. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, especially in your fucking 30s, especially if you ain't been with a motherfucker, I would say a fucking year, that you kind of really invested in a person, really attached to a person. You know, it might come a little bit sooner, but at least close to a fucking year. And but your ass, it haven't even been close to a fucking year. It's like you get your motherfucking feelings attached within motherfucking the first fuck. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
Was when I ended up becoming a mistress. I was like really low in my self-esteem, and I just needed something to lift me up higher. And the only thing that could even take me there at that time was this person.
Oh, okay. So basically, the only thing could take you there was a motherfucking dick. Oh, okay. We get it, Sasha Way. That's the only motherfucking thing you could basically go do to make yourself feel better. Was go out and get some motherfucking dick. Bitch, you would have been better off going to motherfucking church. Oh, I forgot you're Buddhist. Okay. Back to this bitch.
And I was very selfish in the idea of I only wanted him around for what he could provide for me at the moment, which was the friendship and the ease of the situation. But he never said to me any lies. Like he never told me that he wasn't married. He never told me that he was going to leave his wife for me, because I would have known that was bogus from the beginning. But
Okay, well, if you known that was bogus from the motherfucking beginning, why would you sit there and say that you believe priest? Okay.
men say that to women all the time. Oh, I'm going to leave my wife for you. And so with
Nah, you don't. Men don't say that all the time, Sasha Ray. I know quite a few niggas that motherfucking had motherfucking side chicks, and motherfucking only a small few of them that had mistress, and they ain't never told their motherfucking side chick or motherfucking mistress they gonna leave their motherfucking wife. Like, come on, really? Fuck out of her. She says everything's to fall in her narrative and her way, just so she could look good. That's why she keeps saying all this dumb shit. She don't mind saying the dumb shit so she can excuse herself for it. That's all it is. Cause she knows she's in a fucked up position to sit her and to sit her and be have a baby by a dude that you knew was still married. Like I said, there was nothing wrong with her while he was separated from his wife, you know, fucking and kicking it with him. There was nothing wrong with that. Because it was understanding. But getting pregnant by him and depending off of him, nah, 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 bitch. Come on. You in your motherfucking 30s, bitch. You was in your 20s, I'd have gave you a pass. I get Strong Mommy Chrissy a pass quicker than I get this bitch a pass. Strong Mommy Chris ain't number like 28. You know, now some Strong Mommy Chrissy going to her 30s doing this shit. Yeah, she needs to be motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, ran into the motherfucking gutter. She really does. You know, don't get me wrong, there's some things that she need to be put in check about. But for the most part, she's under 30. So I can expect that from her versus from Sansa Ray, who say she's a grown ass woman. Welcome to the room, Fly. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Give me a tally up on them likes, y'all. And feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
my son's father, one of the biggest lies he tells the public or anyone he's talking to is that he was this devoted husband. And I was just like this mistress who was begging him to leave his wife.
No, bitch. No. He don't sit here and talk like he was a devoted husband. He told us he was separated from his wife. And yes, I do believe that you requested him to leave his wife within the first month of y'all dating. Reason why I say that, because your fucking action shows that. how you know what I'm saying, wanted power control. And you start seeing he was doing it. And that's when you kept doing things further and further and further to the point he motherfucking moved your dusty ass in. That's why I believe him. It don't take a rocket science to figure this shit out. Let's see.
You know, and I'm thinking to myself, why in the absolute fuck, number one, why in the absolute fuck would you even think, after me being 10 years not in a relationship, that my first relationship after I just had an affair with a man 10 years ago, that I was suddenly, after 10 years of being with no one, just suddenly get in a relationship with a man who is married, you know, like who's this devoted husband, has this wife and family, and I'm just going to go date him. That's stupid.
Well, if you want to put it in your narrative, yeah, you're right. That is stupid. But the dude told you he was separated. So it was stupid to get pregnant by him. Like I said, kicking it and fucking, cool. I have no problems with that. And I can't, you know what I'm saying, talk down on you because I didn't do the same thing. I didn't date separated people before. So, I'm reading the chat. She is, God bless. You can, oh, fuck. I missed your question. Okay, you was talking to somebody else. Okay. So, she still selling the 10-year lie. Oh, yeah, you know she gonna sell that, Gemini. She gonna sell that. She forgot about all about that. And like I said, it depends on what story it is. So it go in her narrative real nice, good, and fine. You know, you know, that's all it is. Okay.
That's not even, like, think about that. No logical person would do that. Like, no logical person would do that. I just made the mistake of being a mistress 10 years ago. Why would I suddenly, after 10 years of just being single and avoiding relationships and being polyamorous, not even trying to settle down with too much of anybody on a monogamous level or a serious tip, but suddenly I meet this guy and I'm saying, oh, I want to marry him. And he just so happens to be married to someone else. It is never going to happen for me. And I'm just wishing upon a star. Get the fuck out of here.
But you did, bitch. Y'all see how she said that? You see how she said all that? She said all that shit to remix it up like, oh, I don't know what they talking about. I didn't do that.
Like, hello. That's bullshit on a whole nother level. You know, it was just laughable. It was laughable to me to hear my son's father repeat that. And the only reason why he repeated something like that was because of him and the guy that I did have the affair with were interacting with each other. And
So basically, bitch, you sitting here telling he repeated that shit just because he mad Chris Law? That's what the fuck you saying, no, bitch? Really? Bitch, you need to slap yourself.
he thought he could be, you know, put on the same level as this guy, as Chris Law. Because Chris Law and I, you know, I was Chris Law's side chick. I was Chris Law's mistress, but I definitely wasn't my son's father's side chick or mistress. And so it was laughable, you know, when.
Oh, it was laughable. Oh, okay. You're right. It's laughable listening to your dumb ass, bitch. Oh shit. She was Chris Law's side chick and his mistress. Goddamn, Chris. STL. Didn't she say she was with Q right before Priest? Right. She like I said, Ms. Vibble, anytime she telling a story, she wants that story to go best in her favor. So she's not going to mention Q unless she has to. But yeah, she was with Q right before that. Let me see what everybody else is saying. Oh, okay. I get it. She's only count relationship as going out to eat with someone. Sleeping together doesn't count as a relationship. Right. She only count the relationship when she wants to. You know, she'll say she was in a relationship with Q, but then after that, Q become non-existent when she wants to tell his 10-year story. I noticed that. When she tell a 10-year story, oh, for 10 years, see, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in a relationship. You know, I wasn't in a relationship till I got with my son's father. But then she get to talking about how she used to have a photography service. Oh, yeah, you know, this guy I used to date, you know what I'm saying? AQ, yeah, we was business partners, you know, right before I met Priest. Right. So that's what she does. She tells the story to fit her narrative. That's all. That's she gonna do it every time, y'all. It's in her fucked up ass mind. It's if I do look like a hoe, let me look like the best hoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me look like the down dirty hoe that wasn't getting paid. That's why she keeps saying herself as a side chick and a mistress. Because she wants to look like the best jump off that she was. That's all it is. Okay, let's get back to this bitch.
When he came up with that, and it was typical of him because he lies like a fucking Persian rug. So of course, self-preservation and trying to basically save his reputation, which is barely a thing anyway, because no one really know who he was or cared who he was, because he doesn't have like a shitload of friends, and that doesn't have all this popularity. So really, the concept of preserving his reputation is it's something that's a part of his imagination, because he doesn't have a reputation. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be popular in order to have that. And so um when he was trying to portray himself as like this devoted husband and shit, and my family and friends, and even his family and friends were looking like, wait, that's definitely not the situation. Like, I don't know why he would go around and say something like that. But the co-parenting experience with him has been non-existent because of the fact that he depicts himself like he lies about himself, and he looks in the mirror and lies to himself about himself. And it's just like, when you're dealing with someone who is a pathological liar, or you're dealing with someone who is too afraid to be honest with themselves, let alone the public, you have a really big issue here. And there are a lot of lies that men just in general tell, but there are lies that, like I said before, that as a mistress, that women are being told, that I never heard. Like, a man saying to a mistress, like I just said, I'm gonna leave my wife for you. Okay, that's some bullshit. Men are saying to protect the situation because they want to control the situation. So they're telling you whatever it is that they need to tell you in order to keep you there. I've never heard a married man or any man say anything like that to me. Because in no way was I trying to be more than what I was in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, um, men tell mistresses, this is more than sex. This is more than sex. I was a mistress, okay, to Chris Law. All it was about sex. It wasn't about shit else. Like what possibly could have been it be more about? Now, don't get it twisted. I know it's a lot of guys out here who have mistresses and they're planning on divorcing their wives and remarrying their mistress. I get it. It's men out there that's pigs like that, of course. But not my situation. Like, I've never heard a man come to me and say, yo, this is more than sex between you and I. That's all it's, I love you, girl. And I'm expecting like a relationship or some shit. Nah, listen, I really thought that me and Chris Law was only having sex and that's it. It was serving its purpose. And I said before, I think I had the best sex I ever had with Chris Law. I have not had better sex than that. Okay, in my fucking listen, I am going to be 40 years old June 1st. And I've had a lot of sex, but I think my problem might be that I haven't had enough sex partners to even be able to determine who's the best sex partner I've had. I want to say this. I want to think that this is why I think Chris is the best sex I've ever had. But being a mistress, I think that's what made me feel so comfortable with being it, because I was like, oh my god, this sex is like a fucking amazing. Like, because I think before him, remember, he introduced me to the swingers lifestyle. He encouraged me to have a threesome, shit like that. I had never been open sexually before like that. Like, I learned things from him and I did things with him sexually that I had never done before. So I think that's why I put down all my inhibitions and stuff with him, and then I would turn around and drink. I'd be so fucked up. I'm just doing whatever. So I think that's the reason why it was so good. But it was the best I've had. Our situation was only about sex. And of course, we had a friendship and we cared for each other. And we said, I love you to each other. And we would go play pool together. We would go out to bars together. We would do, a lot of stuff together. But neither one of us was thinking about being in a relationship with each other or moving, taking a step further to another type of relationship. We knew what it was. And I played my position and he played his. And that was it. It wasn't supposed to be more than. Oh, and that's another thing. Another lie that men tell mistresses, I love you. You know? Like, I think married men think they love a woman. I think a married man could love a woman and care for her in that type of way. If he is, let's put it like this: if a man is married, right, and he is telling his mistress, "I love you," the fact that he has not left his wife, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that you have to sneak around with him while meanwhile nights and holidays and shit, he's with his wife, and then he comes and deals with you off to the side. He loves his wife. He loves his kids. He loves his situation with her.
Well, damn. Chris taking motherfucking side chicks everywhere, chick. Damn. Well, jump offs everywhere. According to Sansa Ray. What kind of shit is this? All right, once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. You don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund. Somebody give me a tally up on the likes. Make sure you refresh. But yeah, we listen to this dumb bitch. We got a late start today. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm, I'm definitely in the mood. This is so sad on so many levels. Yeah, it is. God bless. She said, "See, yeah, I played my position. God damn." Chris said, "Bullshit." Well, she begging us to be a mistress to Chris, boy. Fuck that. No, I wasn't no jump off. I was a mistress. The hell y'all talking about? I was a mistress. Me and Chris went everywhere. I mean, we went everywhere. We even played pool together. God damn, Sansa Way. She got to make it sound good. We went to a swingers party, and I love you. Shit is bullshit. Okay. This shit is too funny, man. It really is. Listening to this bitch is funny. I know the bitch probably listening now, driving a platinum Uber and shit. You fuck ass bitch. It's a good thing I ain't Chris. It's a good thing I ain't Chris. Bitch, I'd have put a foot up in your ass. Shit. I told you, I don't have them problems, y'all. Not a bitch like this. I can't see how y'all niggas didn't see this shit, man. This is start teaching niggas, man. Females as well. Take out that grading card when you meet a motherfucker. Okay, all right, that motherfucker, all right. Her head check, okay. Look like everything was earned and clean. Okay, smelling good. Okay. She said she got a nice look, job. Okay. All right. Let's see. Only one kid, 2 kids. Okay. Yeah, start putting out the grade card on these motherfuckers. Fuck, because they, look good. Don't mean shit. Or the, what I'm saying, you look like you want to sex them down. That's just what you want to do. Shit, do what you do and keep it motherfucking moving. Mike Green, yeah, this new fly. This new. Yeah, this is a new one. Mike said, is anyone else picturing that scene from the movie Grease where she tells her version of what happened and he tell his? No, I ain't seen Grease. I seen the old one years ago. One with John Travolta in it. She humping the hell out of Benjamin Buttons. Look silly. Oh shit. Yeah. Some love that. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Y'all wow. All right. Let's get back to this bitch. Oh shit. Hold on.
And when married men tell women that they love them, they could very well think this and they could very well feel this. But it's not to the degree of, let
No. Yeah. You probably do got a couple of married men out there doing some sucker shit like that. For the most part, I don't think these, ones with common in motherfucking sits would know to say some shit like that or do some shit like that. I ain't never told no motherfucking bitch I love him. Only ones I love was the ones we was actually staying together. Other than that, if what I'm saying, we was either real tight or it was just a motherfucking one-time thing or her and her thing. That's it. So this shit, what she talking about, y'all, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of us in her didn't have some motherfucking one night stands, some flings, and jump all partners and all that. Come on now. She trying to tell this to some motherfuckers that that know what's up. So Chris married. So was Chris married when he messed with the rat? No, he wasn't married, Mona. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crystal said, what man told her he loves her? There's a few suckers now, Crystal. There's a few suckers. I know Priest was one of them. He was one of them. I ain't gonna hide the fact. I know he did. It's too much that add up. I'm then he probably will tell you that, but he won't say that in front of Sonya, which I could respect that, but I know he did. Oh damn, shit, damn, my fault, bro. I thought you wasn't married, brother. So, man, no, don't, because the rat screenshot that, bro. see, I told y'all. Oh shit. Oh man, this shit is too wild. This bitch remix this shit up every fucking time, man. That's will be the funniest shit. It's like, hold on, what? But me and that woman are divorced. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, damn, why I do that? Let's get back to this bitch. Damn, I tripped like a motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about. Hold up.
me marry this chick. It's not usually like that. Now, I did say that a lot of separated people to me, we're talking about legally separated people to me, or separated people to me who live in two different households and they're still married with each other, they're headed for divorce. Definitely. Because if it gets to a point where
You said a second record straight, Rita. You talking about the woman he married to now is not the same woman. Right. I know that. Yeah. 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 The lady Chris is married to now is not the same woman. Chris was married twice. So anytime you heard that story come out of my mouth, oh, he was married 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and all that. It's just you know what I'm saying, to really throw some motherfucking dirt on his name. She know that dude was married twice. You know, she been stalking that dude shit for the past 10 motherfucking years. She know that dude was only married twice. So yeah, but the lady he's married to now is not the same woman he was with when he was fucking around with the rat. Okay, we got 5 dislikes. Yeah, the rat in her, y'all. Yeah, the rat is in here. I know you listen, you stinky pussy bitch. Go wash your motherfucking pussy, hoe. The woman I was married to when I was fucking the rat is now his ex-wife. The woman he had been married to for 7 years is currently not the same woman. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta remember I'm 10 seconds behind for us listening. And sometimes I'll be probably like 3 to 4 seconds behind when I read the comments, depending on what I read it on. When I'm looking at the StreamYard, it's it takes longer just to load up on StreamYard from YouTube. But when I look at directly on YouTube, you got it's like a good 2 to 3 seconds. Well, probably no more than 2 seconds, I say. But StreamYard is like about 4. All right. Let's get back to this bitch.
Them two have decided to move in 2 different households. They are getting divorced. One of them wants to really, really leave this relationship, and whether it's the husband or wife, don't even matter because that shit is over. Separation rarely gets people to get back into their marriage. You understand? Usually separation just separates them, and that's it. And so, some men out there can be married but separated and say to a woman that, that's not considered infidelity or, adultery because they're separated. He can tell a woman, I love you, and mean it. I know plenty of husbands and wives who've been separated and they're dating other people on a serious tip and they love that person deeply. And that person was with them through their divorce proceedings. And then they ended up being in a relationship with that new person, or moving in with that new person. So I've seen that. But that's not even what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about 2 people who are married, who are living in separate homes and living separate lives. I'm talking about a flat out traditional married couple who are living in the same household, sharing the same bills, dealing with children, stuff like that. That any mistress who decides to deal with that and thinks that they're about to be promoted and upgraded, got another thing coming. Got a whole nother thing coming. Anyway, another thing that not married men tell mistresses, they'll say shit like, I can't leave my wife right now because if this happens, if I leave, something will happen. Or I can't leave right now because we're going through blah 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 blah. And we, if we can't be together until this situation is over. That's bullshit. That's just this man buying time. You know what I mean? That's a man buying time. I've never heard a man say no crap to me like that. Like, I've never heard a man say no crap to me like that. Like, I cannot leave my wife right now because of this situation, but once it's over, then I will. I'll leave my wife for you. I've never heard a man say no shit like that. And probably because I've never really been like in a situation where I'm like falling madly in love with a married man. It's just not, that's not going, no. No, I personally think men who are still, like I said, they're still living in these households with these wives. They're not leaving their wives. Oh, another one, as we're talking about living situations, there are a lot of married men out there that say, I just live with my wife, but I don't love her. I just live with her. And I think a lot of times men who are married and they say that, I just live with my wife, but I don't love her, I think he's just no longer attracted to her physically. You know, I think it's sexual deprivation inside of their marriage, and um, the living situation. And this is the one thing that my son's father did at first. He when I met my son's father, he was like, "Yo, I'm separated," right? Never said he lived with Sidonia. Priest always said, I'm separated, right? And then it wasn't until later on that I found out them two live together. And it was really fucked up how they lived together, but she was dating someone else, and she would bring the guy that she was dating over to the house to meet Priest. And I was just like, and you feel comfortable with that? You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, I feel comfortable with that. And I was like, well, I don't even feel comfortable that now that I know that y'all live together. But the fact that we're already in a relationship, we're already flowing, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I think here's a story. And I think I told this story about how Priest and I, when Priest first told me that he was separated. I mean, that he was living with Sidonia. He had already told me he was separated on his first date, on our first date. And so time went by, and we had went out of town to like this mansion party. We had a good time. I think we stayed there 2 nights, I think. I don't even remember, but it was cool. We had a good time. And we
All right, she trying to grasp her lie together. So while we let her grasp her lie together, just gonna revise on what she just said. She's thought that was funny to where she said Sidonia was dating somebody else and was letting them come over while Priest was still there. So it's some couples that's like that. Shit. I first caught wind of some shit like that when my uncle was dating a chick, and her husband stayed down in the basement. I thought that was some odd shit. Then I had another uncle do the same thing, and the husband staying in the other room. It was some odd shit, you know. I was talking to a chick. I didn't date her. Knocked off, yeah, but I ain't knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Same house the husband in. She came on mine. But shit. Well, she was only married because of financial situations. So I found that kind of a little bit strange, but it's something I didn't take serious, or just kicking it wise. It's just about it. So it's people out there that can do that shit, bitch. You look at yourself, you did it. So let's go ahead and listen to a lie that she had get together.
had sex for the first time, okay? And it had been a few weeks that we had been dating. We had seen each other so many times. And it wasn't like a one night stand or he hit it the first night or anything like that. We went on a couple of dates first. And then it had to been like, I don't know, we were probably headed in our second month. It was something like that. And we went to the Caribbean parade when we came back from going out of town because I had drove us out of town and he had left his car parked at a transit center. And when we went back to the transit center, his truck was stuck inside because the Caribbean parade, they were parking all of the floats and stuff at the transit center in Decatur, Georgia. And I think the name of the train station was Indian Creek train station. And anyone who knows anything about Indian Creek train station in Atlanta, it's a big, huge parking place. But when you can't get in it, it's worthless. Like it's a worthless parking lot. But it's big when people want to do like a festival or a carnival or something like that. And so anyway, his car was like stuck inside. So we couldn't leave anyway. And
Oh Lord, she's not gonna say that. She's gonna, even though we found out the truth, that's the first time they did it. Is when they went to the swingers party. No, she's not gonna say that part. no more. She's not gonna say that part no more, y'all. I have a family member that's similar to Sansaray. Even the separated man married her, but she spent majority of her life fighting over this married man. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, I didn't heard some situations like that. I just can't see myself in it. Fuck that. I feel like that person really want to be with that person. Let that motherfucker be. Seriously, life is short than a motherfucker, y'all. Let that motherfucker be. Mike, if a bitch is cyber stalking you, obsessing over you, writing a book on you, wouldn't you want to know her next move? Right, Mona. The real talk. It's scary. Real shit. She is right. Exactly. Like the motherfucking shit. Chris Law was the best thing shit smoked in her motherfucking life. She smoked in her damn life. Shit. She got hooked on some Chris Law, nigga. Shit. She went to his motherfucking Facebook account. And definitely try to get his motherfucking attention. Then after that, she got blocked. And then went up on another Facebook account, got blocked. Went up on another Facebook account, got blocked. Oh shit. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
Of course, Priest loves Jamaica, and here we were looking at a Caribbean festival. So we picked the part of a place in the grass, and we sat down and basically just watched the parade. We had such a great time. The weather was perfect. The wind was blowing. It was just a great experience. And once it was over, he asked me to take him to the park because he had something that he wanted to tell me. And so we went to a local park and we sat down and talked. And I don't know what possessed him to tell me to park because I was about to drive him to his car. And he was just like, I have to tell you something. And he said, the reason why I want to tell you is because I feel like we're connected in a basically in a soulful type of way. And I think it's time for me to tell you this because I think the universe is telling me to tell you this. And so he tells me that he lives with Sidonia. And I'm thinking, nigga, like, why would you? We just had this perfect little trip. We sat down at the Caribbean festival, and you're going to sit here and tell me after this perfect ass experience we just had that you live with Sidonia?
But did you tell him that you live with your baby daddy? Okay. See, I told y'all she narrates this shit to the point she wants the shit to go in her favor. So why don't you talk about that, Sansaway? Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about how you still stay with your baby daddy? Y'all never heard her say that. Y'all never heard her say that. Somebody said me, the SL. I'm too jealous to share my meat. You too jealous to share your meat, Crystal. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be high, you're supposed to divide, you know? I'm just fucking with you. The astronaut was good description of her. Estelle, when did she make this audio? She made it shit today. Yeah, she made this shit today. Oh yeah, she gonna keep telling her story, y'all. She, like I said, it helps her, in her mind that, oh, see, I was, what I'm saying, I am a good person. That's what she tries to prove when she comes online. Y'all sit in the motherfucker, man. All right, let's get back to this dumb bitch.
I was so pissed. He was crying when he told me to. He was crying. And now I know they were crocodile tears, but back then I was like, why is he crying? It's just making me cry. Anyway, I went to drive off. I got up. and drove off. Tried to drive off. And he was like, don't leave me here. And so I let him get in a car and I dropped him off of his car. And I went home. And I didn't answer his calls, and he was calling and calling and calling and calling. And I was like, could you give me a moment to think about this before, like, you need to give me some time to think about this shit. I don't really want to talk to you, but let me just think about this shit.
Why he got to think about it when you sitting over there with your motherfucking baby daddy? Probably had his motherfucking dick in your mouth while you motherfucking sit there and trying to think about it. The fuck out of here. Y'all heard this shit? Just give me a moment to think about this. Let me get my hoe on, you know what I'm saying, right quick, and then and most likely I might come to you to see if you really want to be with me. Yeah, that's basically what the bitch saying.
And so he ended up calling me, like, we ended up talking later that day just to talk, and I was just telling him that to give me a moment.
Later on that day, Sansaray. Okay. I'm just, to a certain extent, I kind of believe her, but I do think she is throwing in some shit to make it, saying herself, like I said, not look too bad. I believe that she kept pressing the motherfucking issue more than anything. I do believe that. I don't think he pressed the issue, to really try to keep moving forward, with her. She's just sitting in her car waiting on Uber dispatch to send her out for a customer. Right. Yeah, she is, Mona. That's why she got me these 5 dislikes. He didn't know she was going to stay with him anyway because she used to being a side chick. Right. Yeah, true. True, Lurk. Gemini says she's making it up as she goes. It's a new version every time. Right. Gemini know. Because, yeah, right. Gemini know. Because shit, every time is be something added in to make herself look good. Every time. This is just like this part. She getting real detailed about it. So let's go ahead and continue to listen.
And then the next day he said he was moving out. And that he was going.
Oh, then the next day he said he was moving out. Nah, I believe you told him, well, if you want to keep talking to me, you need to motherfucker move out from her. At the same time, this bitch stand over there with her motherfucking baby daddy. At the same time, her monkey ass, stanky pussy ass over there standing with her baby daddy. She's sitting up her making demands.
To live with his grandmother temporarily until he found a place. Because he definitely didn't want to live with Sidonia anymore because he knew for certain that he wanted to be with me. Now, it wasn't until eventually that I ended up talking to Sidonia, and she was just like, I was just upset with him because he had been out with you, and I felt some type of way about that. So this is what Sidonia ended up telling me later, because Sidonia always knew who I was. I didn't know to the extent of who she was or what was going on, but she knew who I was. And so it wasn't until later when I found out that she had she was just a little jelly because he had been out, and the money that he had spent with me while we were on this trip, he was supposed to give it to her. So she was upset with him. And so that was even more reason for him to leave and go with his grandmother. And so anyway, I feel like a man's living situation, whether he's living alone or has a roommate or living with his parents or living with his relatives or living with his ex or living with his wife, his living situation will tell you who he is as a person. I wouldn't suggest any woman don't live with a man who's not living by himself. If he's not living.
Okay, well, in that case, we're going off your narrative. He shouldn't even been talking to you because you was still staying with your motherfucking baby daddy. Don't y'all agree? Press 1.
Myself, don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Don't even bother. Because living situation will tell you a lot about a guy. And here's my thing: had I known his living situation from the beginning, because I automatically just assumed this. I don't know why I just assumed he was living alone. I don't know why I assumed that. Or
Okay, so since you assumed that, so you're saying he should assume that you were living alone as well when you wasn't. And then that's a question I want to ask Priest. Seriously, it's a lot of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask Priest that never does get asked. And I think it'll bring you much more clarity to our lives. Because it don't take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. It doesn't. All right. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
that he was living with his family. I don't know why I assumed, because I think it didn't concern me because we were going out so much. Like, we would go on dates. It wasn't like we were sitting in a house somewhere or we was doing Netflix and chill. We were literally going out like crazy. So it was like I didn't really care. Um, I think that because he was able to go half on dates with me, I just automatically assumed he must be living alone. Because, and to me that's stupid. I don't even know why I even thought that. But that's what I thought. And so I think with me, I've always just assumed the men I'm dating live alone because I've always lived alone. Or like when I would live with someone, I would be doing a co-parenting experience with my daughter's father. So I don't know. I think my biggest problem is assuming people are like me. Assuming people just do things how I do. That is a big problem. Like, everybody doesn't have my heart or thought process. And
Yeah, you got damn right. Everybody ain't got your motherfucking mind. You're right about that.
I didn't learn this until like maybe a year or so ago, that how serious and true that was. And so anyway, another lie that men will tell that um they'll tell to control the experience is, this is my first time. This is my first time cheating, or this is my first time being with a woman outside of my marriage or outside of my relationship. I've never heard a married man say that. Now here's my thing. The reason why I still think, because my situation with Chris was an isolated incident. I'm sorry, an isolated incident. That's the reason why I've never heard this stuff, because these are not lies and promises Chris ever said to me, because I never required more out of him. I think if I
Okay. Bitch, you ain't got another nigga as an example. I mean, shit. I've been in a long ass term relationship, filled with ups and motherfucking downs. But I can also tell you about other relationships that I could relate. I mean, get some relatable information from. And it's like with this bitch, only thing she can relate back to is Preston fucking Priest. That's it. She can't relate to shit else. Like, if that's the case, Sansray, that goes to show that you ain't worth too much of shit. It really does. It really does. It goes to show, just because you went there with this person, you went there with that person. That doesn't mean that it's. I'm not saying those serious, strong, longevity. Uh, what I want to say. Uh, Interaction. With you. You're not an experienced dater out of all these years. That it goes to show that that's a fact, and you're not. You have to be schooled all the fuck over again because you don't know what is what and who is fucking who. That's how fucked up you are. My God. I mean, come on now. I mean, you supposed to go and get better at time, but I see shit. Hey. And y'all think about it. She falls in the same category as these fucking homophobe niggas. The same fucking category. They come on her and spew their bullshit because they couldn't sustain a relationship or don't know how to. That's what y'all got all over this shit, y'all. And trip off of it. All of them in their mid-30s on up. Shit, I can sit here and tell you, you know what I'm saying, longevity relationships that I've been in. Like I said, it's been ups, it's been motherfucking downs. But I didn't take it to the point where, oh, you know, just because I ain't married and shit and want to sit here and talk bad, you know what I'm saying, about the opposite sex. It's not, no. This is what these motherfuckers are doing on her. And it goes to show. And you try to tell them that, but then they'll sit here and make it, well, you know, I did have a good, well, if you did have that much good, what you call it, why don't you go find it good again? You can't sit here and get mad at nobody but yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. You're right, BZ. She's too old to be schooled. She is. She's too old to be schooled. It's a self-reflection that she needs to sit down and think about everything that she went through and she put herself through. How not to go back into that same type of situation again. First of all, when you motherfucking met Priest, you couldn't afford to be fucking dating. That was the first mistake. That was the first mistake. Whether it's financially or mentally, if you ain't got them two together, you can't afford to date. Now, somebody interested in seeing you and you're not mentally there, just be honest with, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't mind kicking with you, but right now my mind is not where it needs to be. Or tell them vice versa. Hey, you know, you seem like a nice person, you know, but you know, I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I done ran into a few chicks like that. You know, I couldn't do nothing but respect it. No, not with her. She'd make herself seem more than what she is to soup herself up to sit out her and go open up her motherfucking legs and jump in her fucking relationship with all the fucked up shit she got. But then want to shit on the other person like they wasn't shit. And that's what she's doing. She's trying to sit here and convince everybody on the internet, oh, Priest wasn't shit. He didn't have his GED. Okay, he didn't have his GED. But come on, that man was married for how many years? 15 years? Bitch, you ain't been in a motherfucking relationship that long. You can't compare yourself to him. That man had a job with health insurance. You didn't. You can't compare yourself to him. He had a car that was paid for. And you had a fucking giveaway car. That's what you had. I ain't gonna say a giveaway. You had a handout / Uber car, but talking like it's yours. Crystal said Sansaray is very entitled and whiny. Yeah, I could say it to us. Yeah. Let me see. Everything is a prop. She has no concept or clue what life is supposed to be. Right. And wherever she getting her motherfucking outtake of life, she needs to quit. She's sitting here trying to convince everybody that their lives are like the basketball wives where, you know, all the niggas are cheating on them. No, that's not like that. Crystal said, I don't see how you go crazy. You all don't go crazy listening to her all the time. Sansaray makes me crazy after an hour of me listening. Oh shit, her emotions are too off for me, and her entitlement drives me crazy. Hey, Crystal, it does get to some of us. I ain't gonna lie, you know, but at the same time, it should be more entertaining. It does, and I mean, you can learn off this dumb bitch. You can learn how the motherfucker spot a motherfucker that's fucked up. That's real talk. I'm pretty sure Sansaray thinks she has ties to Priest since they both have a child together. Yeah, Sansari would never start talking about him. She thinks spewing this online is her right. Yeah, but she making herself look more fucked up, way more fucked up. She gonna fuck her situation up for the future. Because first thing, if I was to see a chick, you know what I'm saying, and I found out she just was doing shit like this, I'm gonna say to myself, well, damn, this shit don't go right between me and you. What you gonna do? Come on, this motherfucker trying to tell everybody and twist lies up about me? Seriously. Seriously, any chick that does that sit here and post on her Facebook, males too, post about their ex significant other or wife or whatever they have whoever they have relationship with, don't fuck with them. Seriously, don't fuck with them. Cause soon shit go left and don't go their way, this shit that you'll get. This is the shit that you will get. Let's see. All right, let me damn. Okay, we got like 15 minutes left for this. All right, let's get back to this dumb bitch.
Require more out of him in order for me to stay. I don't think he's even would have sent me in his stuff still. You know what I mean? Like, that's another reason why I have a whole nother level of respect for Chris than people think. Because Chris never, like, he was never like this married guy. Even though he was like screwed up and cheating, he always was honest. I respected that. I really did. I was like, yo, you really 100. He might have been lying to everybody else, but he was definitely 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. So, but yeah, when a married man is cheating with you, please don't just automatically assume that this is the first time they're doing it. You know, like, men say that, and that's not true. And there's a lot of side chicks out here. There's a lot of mistresses out here. And a lot of women front and pretend like they ain't no side chick, or they ain't never been no side chick, or they ain't never been no mistress. Well, majority, let me tell you something, and this is something men don't know. Women got a lot of fucking secrets. Women don't talk to people openly about their sexuality because we're chastised much worse than men. But I'm going to tell you like this, majority of women have been a side chick and mistress and kept that shit either to themselves because no one found out, or they're keeping it to themselves right now because they have to. All right? I'm not even going to front with you. Every single woman. It's women out there lying about how many sex partners they had, lying about whether they had oral sex or not, lying saying they're a virgin. Like, trust me. And the reality of the situation is women are a lot more sexual and freaky than men think. And the only difference between me and a lot of women out there, and women hate me when I say this, women beg to differ, and I know the bitches is lying because listen, one thing that I have always had as a girl, right, is other females around me wanting to create friendships. And I've seen girls who would swear up and down that they are so fucking faithful and shit to their boyfriend. I turn around and I caught them out there with another man. Trust me, women are side chicks and mistresses, and they cheat just as much as men do. It's just women are better at hiding that shit. Women will take that shit to the grave. You heard what I'm talking about?
Well, so why the fuck you on there spewing everybody on fucking body business who you used to fuck with? If women so much better at it, which I know they are, but I'm just saying this bitch right here. So that shit goes to show you're not a woman. Now tell me I'm lying, Sansa Ray. Tell me I'm lying. That's something you won't do, to say your motherfucking ass or to say your fucking channel. To tell me I'm lying and point me out. You won't do that. Why is that, Sansa Ray? I know. All right, back to this dumb bitch.
Like, you guys don't understand. The difference between me and them is I keep it 100 with y'all. I stand in my shit 10 toes. I'll say, yo, this is what I was doing, and it is what it is. You can chastise me or you cannot chastise me. I don't care. this is what it is. And I can't help another person or, get another person to not behave this way if I don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell the truth or I'm not gonna help nobody. I gotta say, this is the experience I had. This is what happened. And this is how I feel about it. And this is why you should avoid it. You know? Chris has never said to me, no married man has ever said to me, this is my first time doing this. No. Another thing that married men will say is, what does it matter that I'm married? It is you I really want to be with. That's bullshit. It ain't what he's saying. Okay? A lot of times it might not be where he is. It might be where he want to be that matters. And honestly, at the end of the day, I can sit here and I can tell you that men go and do what the fuck they want to do. The selfish thing about men is they'll do whatever they can to get the type of environment that they want or atmosphere that they want. If they want to fuck around, they're going to fuck around. Whether they love the woman that they're with or not, because a lot of times men cheat because of them, not because they're a woman. They cheat because that's where they stand, because there's something going on with them. A lot of times they cheat because they're insecure or they're being rejected because something's happening inside of the sexual experience with them and their girlfriend and their wife. And they try to use the girlfriend and the wife as a reasoning behind why they go out there and cheat.
No, Sansare. That's not true. Most men cheat because they want a different experience. It's not all the time that is a problem or a situation going on in their relationship. So go get the fuck out of here with that. Get the fuck out of her with that, Sansare. That is all fucking. Everything you saying is not fucking true, or the reason why. All the time. The main reason why is just for a different experience. That's all. Right, Cynthia. Who's taking advice from this idiot? Sansare, please go spend your time with your son. Nobody takes you seriously. I hope the fuck they don't. I hope the fuck they don't. Sit here talking about being cheap because it's something sexual wise. Nah. It's just different experience. You know. It was something else I wanted to say. I was trying to make sure I stayed on point because this is what you call 10 seconds behind. All right. Let's get back to this bitch.
And really, it's as simple as saying the truth, saying, I don't want to be in this situation. I just want to take a break. But men think it's easier to lie and say that they don't want to take a break. You know, they think it's easier to, sit in this uncomfortable ass marriage or relationship because it will be more uncomfortable being honest with this woman about what you want sexually, which is backwards to me. Because what's more uncomfortable is you sitting around lying and having to keep up with your lies. That's more uncomfortable than actually telling a woman, listen, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I want to be done with this. Or I need a break. Or the sex is boring me. Or I'm attracted to this other woman. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's a trip. Anyway. Yeah. If a man says it doesn't matter that I'm married, is you I really want to be with, that's bullshit. He is with who he wants to be with. He treating her bad, but it's her he wants to be with, you know? And he may be very honest that he has no intentions of leaving his wife, but he might tell you that you shouldn't care because you're the one he loves. That's a lie. If he really wanted to be with you and if he really loved you, he would do that and nothing would stop him. And that's the one thing about men. When men want to be with you, nothing stops them from being with you. When they love you, nothing stops them from wanting to be with you. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. All right? Don't believe the I am a good guy lie. They say I'm a good guy. I think all men say that they're a good guy. All men try to convince women that they're different. I cannot tell you how many times a man has told me that he's different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. Priests used to be like, I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. No, nigga, you're the same. You do the same lies and manipulating and cheating and bullshit every other guy. That's an average guy would do. Men want you to believe that they're different. And that's a problem that women are having that men don't understand. Men don't understand that every single man is coming to them, coming to us and saying that they're different. So if you're a different kind of man, don't say that. Just be it. Just be different. If you're a good guy, we'll be able to see that. Trust me. Another thing that married men try to say that I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard none of this shit. We got married when we were young. And they could have very much well got married when they were young. But a man may try to tell you that he got married when he was young. So
Right, Crystal. If Sansaray wasn't messed with married men in the first place, she wouldn't have this problem. Exactly. Exactly. It gets no better than that. And that's a woman that said it, Sansaray. Basically, you caused this problem for yourself. And the problems before that yourself. That's not true. There are men that tell you up front, I respect that. I exit stage left, but I respect them. Right. I feel you on that, Gemini. Right. This is if you that dumb to fall for the fucking okie doke. And this her ass is. She think everybody else is like her. No, Sanspray. Everybody don't drive platinum Uber and sit here talking about, you know what I'm saying, they make $100 million a year and they're a millionaire. Okay. Let me see. I'm reading the wrong chat. Okay. All right. Let's get back to this bitch. Once again, you follow me, hit the likes. You don't hit the dislike. We got 46 people in her. Let's try to get up to 50. We had 50 like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Late start. So let's try to make our goal. Shouts out to my shadow watchers. Shouts out to people who listen to the playback. I know everybody want to know about the last stream. No, stream before last of talking shit. I think we did it Sunday. Yeah, I'm trying to edit that. I'm having trouble editing it, so that's why it's not up. So what I might do, might have to, you know what I'm saying, when I get time to fuck with it some more. I'll probably do a replay of it on a Saturday as a premiere. So that's what I will probably do. Because I think it's better for me to download it than probably upload it as back download it, edit it, then back upload it to do a premiere on a Saturday morning. So yeah, I'm gonna try one more time to edit it on YouTube like it is. But if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do that, which is download it, edit it, then upload it as a premiere. And I do it as a Saturday replay for everybody who didn't get to watch it. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Also feel free to donate to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund as well. Okay, now let's get back to this bitch.
that you could believe that he was tricked into being married. Priest tried to run that shit on me. He tried to tell me, and I honestly, I think I might have believed this for a little while, okay? Even though this wasn't an excuse. Like, he wasn't giving me an excuse for why he was married, okay? This wasn't him giving, like, you know how I'm saying married men give excuses as to why they're married and still married? We got married when we were young. That's not what Priest did. This is what he was doing. He was trying to convince me that he never wanted to be married to begin with. Right? And that Sidonia had somehow coerced him by using the church because they were Hebrew Israelite. He was saying that the Hebrew Israelites had pressured him and Sidonia into getting married, and he never wanted to marry her. And Sidonia is 10 years pre-senior, right? And so,
hold up, you sitting here trying to tell us this man never did wanted to marry her when they were dating and together for the first 3 or 4 years, and then they got married? Sasori, get the fuck out of here. And then when they got married, they stayed together, what, another 10 or 12, something like that? Really, Sasori? You that desperate to shit on their reputation and their legacy of them being married just so you could feel good? Okay, bitch. Like I said, this goes to show you how ungrateful of a motherfucking fuck ass, a stupid ass, stanky puss ass bitch she is. Seriously. I can't believe I'm hearing this, but I know I'm hearing this out of her mouth.
after a while, after I seen how easy it is to manipulate Priest's mind, because he's like Forrest Gump dumb sometimes, it was easy to believe this now. It wasn't easy to believe it then, because when he was saying it to me when we was together, I was like, can't no woman convince no man to marry them, especially not, And then I was like, well, you probably did it because it has something.
A woman can convince a man to marry her. Why? She show how, you know what I'm saying, she has his back. She will make sure his lunch is ready when he go to work. She'll make sure his dinner is ready when he get home. She will make sure that his clothes are clean. That's how. That's something you don't do. And you know it. And that's why you come at females on her who you see who is still married or was successfully married and try to talk down on them. Because you fucked up your own situation and your blessings of being married.
With the church, so that kind of makes sense. But I don't think he was coerced into marrying her, But now I kind of get it, because now it's like maybe she did, maybe she did. But anyway, so that that is a lie men tell mistresses all the time, and that they got married young and he got tricked into getting married. A man may try to tell you that his love faded from his marriage because he was a different person when he was younger, and now that he's older, he has a different perspective as far as their marriage goes. Married men will tell you that. That's not what Priest was trying to say. He was just like, I should have never did this anyway, because I never really wanted to be married. And
You lying. Priest ain't never told you no shit like that. She, like I told you, she is motherfucking sitting up her shitting on their relationship. And I do believe they are good friends with each other. You could tell that. Look at the way they talk to each other. Look at the way that they have each other back. That's something you can't do with nobody, Sansaray. There's quite a few females I can go back and do that with, Sansaray. Quite a few. I don't try to leave off on no tarnished ass motherfucking relationship like your ass do. Yeah, people have disagreements. Yeah, people, go their different ways. And that's what it is. Sometimes people come back together. Sometimes people don't. They're not like you, Sansaray. They don't force themselves to come back together with a person like you do. Some people just know way, different reason, different season. Let's see. Welcome to the room, Sunrose. I agree, Cynthia. Let me read some. No wonder he avoids her. Sansaray loves to attack Priest for not being educated. She calls him slow every chance she get. Yeah, Exactly, Crystal. That's just what she do. You know, but he was this amazing man when she first met him. Then after the amazing man, oh, this my fiance. After that, oh, this my husband. Then shit done go her way and shit started falling down for her. And she got outed that she got outed on her because priest sister and a Sidonian came on her and told her, like, yo, you're not married to him. Why are you telling everybody this? She didn't like that. Now it's that's my spiritual husband. So she does and says any and every motherfucking thing to make herself look good. Yeah, we know Sansa ain't educated. Not at all. Sansa is like those men who talk bad about their ex-women like a dog to the new woman. Yep. Sansa thinks that's cool when it's not. Right. Right. I don't think I would want to. I ain't gonna say think. I know I wouldn't be with no motherfucking chick that sit her and talk bad about her ex. Because I mean, you do that shit. That's telling me about you. Shit. That's common in motherfucking sense. You ask me. Right, BZ, or flat out run them off. Yeah, that's what she do. The ones with sense, she run them off. Like I said, she had this little smoke screen going real good. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucking smoke screen cleared up, shit, he ran off. Shit, you can't blame him. And that's why she's sitting to her, oh, he don't want to be a good father. That man paying you child support every motherfucking month. He's paying to help you stay in that motherfucking house. You ask me, he's a damn good motherfucking father. All right. Damn. Let's get back to this bitch.
Honestly, when you think about a man who's trying to be married, think about this. Okay, Priest was like 22 or 23 when he got married. Sidonia was like, what, 20, 31, 32, something like that, when they ended up getting married, right? Something like that. Okay.
Okay, if they was that age, he was what, 22 or 23? And I believe he said they got married when he was what, after 3 years of meeting her, if I'm correct. But regardless, they still were together, what, 3 or 4 years before they got married. Not 3 or 4 months. Hold on. I think they did say, didn't she say they got married 3 or 4 years? I gotta ask that again. I gotta make sure I get that right. No, I think that was when they actually started dating. Yeah. They started dating real quick. But they know what they both wanted. That was the thing. That's why it worked. But they got married like 3 or 4 years later. Okay. I feel bad for Chris and his wife and any future woman in Priest's life. Yeah, I do too. Gemini. 26. Yeah, I think that's when he like 25, 26. So that means Sonia was like probably like what, 35. So I mean, what, 7 years senior? I mean, that's not too far off. But like I said, I mean, it ain't like they got married so quick. I mean, they what, 4 or 5 years later, that's not bad. They know what they wanted. That's the thing. They knew what they wanted. The thing about Sansa Ray, she was trying to force herself to what she wants. She's not willing to work hard to what she wants. They worked hard to know what they want together. That's the difference. And that's why it worked. Yeah, it might have ran its course, but damn, I mean, you ask me, even though it, you know what I'm saying, failed at the end or whatever they're going through, I mean, they still remain good friends. And then you ask me, you can't beat that. You can't. You can't. You really can't. You know? I wish I would have called his wife and sister saying that to her. Oh shit, it's a video floating around. Every man, if you could find that, or anybody else could find that, we could do that as a throwback probably tomorrow. I think I played it, but she wouldn't let me see. She wouldn't know. She didn't want nobody to see the chat. Damn, somebody got. I want to say it's the whole video with the chat and everything, because she was going off. She was pissed. She wouldn't hand a link to Sedonia or nothing to come up. Sansa Ray was controlling that, and she timed out. And when she got done talking to her, said what she wanted to say, she kicked out. That goes to show you that she didn't want that the actual truth to come out. Don't let priests get into a relationship. Sansa Ray gonna stalk and harass that poor woman. Yeah, she is. But Ebony Man, the one where Sansa Ray got outed when Sedonia's sister and her was in the room. Yeah, I think we played it before, but I can't remember which one it was. Like I said, we could do that as a throwback. Yeah, Sedonia was in the chat, right? Yeah. But hold on. Let's see. Okay, cool.
A man at 22 is kind of dumb. Why would he be at 22 the second husband of a woman who, number one, has been married before, number two, has 3 children from previous marriage, number 3, has her tubes tied?
Oh, okay. Well, since you want to compare and weigh in on some shit, why should this man sit her and let this chick who he met off a POF and who doesn't have a job and who also stays with her baby daddy and also who can't keep her motherfucking ass and no pussy clean and who also lies every fucking time? Why should he marry a chick like that? Okay. Feel free to answer that, Son Stray, because I know you're listening, bitch.
You see why it's easy for me to think that he was manipulated into being inside of this marriage? It's because no man, when choosing a wife, would choose a woman who's already been married, who already has 3 children, who has their tubes tied. That's how I feel like he was coerced and controlled and put inside of a marriage that he didn't really want to be in. Because and I think it's just a mind manipulation thing.
I wouldn't say the dude was what you call it, Sansa Ray. Come on now. If anything, he's sitting up here listening to this chick who talking about she got all these sources of income. And when it come time to look for a place, she's sitting up on YouTube all day, but can't seem to find some type of way to get them into a place after a month. That first month y'all was in the state to stay, you should have been on top of your motherfucking game, bitch, and finding places while he was at work. But no, you expected him to do everything. You wanted him to foot the bill, him to go out and find a place, and play for the extended stay that y'all was in. But she didn't manipulate him to having a child, right? No man wants to be manipulated into fatherhood either, right, Angel Ray? Exactly. Sit here playing with a motherfucking app. Oh, I just played with that, bitch. You couldn't play with a motherfucking employment app or a motherfucking a Zillow app to find a place to stay. You worried about motherfucking having a baby. And it's true because you said her, you at the time you didn't say shit about the motherfucking app when you was on the motherfucking you and him was on the live. You talking about, oh yeah, you know, if we had kids, I gotta have them back to back to back to back to back to back. You heard more so having kids and getting married more so than how we gonna build ourselves to get to that point. She act like it's supposed to drop in no motherfucking lap or something. Did you see this? Hold on, let me see. Justice on moving day. Another short, grainy ass video. Been on YouTube 8 fucking years. And you ain't amped your camera game up, bitch. It's the same as that picture. This was done yesterday. It's the same as that picture. Ebony man. Ain't too much to see. She's just trying to make it seem like she moved when she didn't. She always throw these short ass videos of. Like I said, she hasn't made a video yet. She hasn't made a video yet, y'all. Of a video collage. Well, a video. Well, I want to say a premiere video yet with him. You see one, you know what I'm saying? You see quite a few others more. You see more so a priest than the baby. They goes to show you she's not focused about the baby. She's sitting here focused why priest ain't with her. He should be running by now. Yeah, here's a little delayed. STL, she must be moving for real. I don't think she moving, man. I don't think she moving. Nah, she just trying to, you know what I'm saying, soup people up, you know? That's all the fuck she doing. That's all the fuck she doing, y'all. She's just trying to make it look like she moving so people could stop. That's all it is. Yeah, I know she listening. You said he should be running out by now. In that case, you know, yeah, it sounds right. How you gonna be moving already from a house you ain't got equity in? Think about that. Let's go by her narrative. How you gonna be moving out of a house you don't even got equity in? Then you say you and your mom bought all them houses. That house is not in your mama's name. Facts. She played all these short 10-second videos of him, but she'll sit up here and make a whole hour collage of her and Priest. That baby been in her life more so than Priest been in her life. Priest was in her life, what, 6 fucking months. This baby has been in her life, what, a year and how many months? He said he 14 months. 14 months. STL, why would she rent a truck just for a pic? No, she's not renting a truck just for a pic. Ebony man, she rented a truck because she get more furniture. But like I said, let's go off of that. Let's go off of that. I'm not saying she rented a truck just for a pic. Let's say if she is moving, but she says she bought that house. Abby, did you ever think that she could have picked up furniture in that truck? Right, Son Rose. That's all it is. Shit, that house was hollow as fuck. Y'all know that. We know that. Remember, she said she had all that furniture. She just moved to the other side so nobody wouldn't see it. She sitting on the fucking floor still. She just recently said this shit. But like I said, let's say if she is moving. How you moving out of the house already, Sansaray? when you just bought that house. You just closed on that house in May, June, July, August, September, October. 5 fucking months. But you ain't got no equity in that house. Sasha, the bottom line is Priest does not want you. Accept it. Hey, welcome to the room, Miss Valerie. I mean, think about it. She said she bought that house. Let's go off her narrative. She ain't got no equity in that house. So, Sasha, you can sit here and make it seem like you moved from there. This is the thing. What's this? 10-9 by 11-9? We should see that house back on the market or up for rent. Either one of the two. Y'all quote my words, what I just said. So it's a good month. It's a good month. Because they got to go back in and clean up and all that shit, prep it up. Hope they find somebody. So that house going to be back on the market for rent. Well, in her terms, it should be back up for sale. Her narrative, that house should be back up for sale next month. But in reality, because we know there ain't our house, that house should be back up for rent next month. She ain't think about that, y'all. She did not think about that. She's insane to think Priest will be with her after she attacked him like she did. Her behavior is scary. Yeah, it is. It's real scary, Crystal. Shit, you thought that was something. This bitch that made a video about him. And after she got done making the video, called him up like shit. They was cool. Real talk. He actually said that. Rental eviction, non-payment of rent. Right. 6 motherfucking months. So, son, she used pick up furniture delivery to imply she moving out. Yeah, Ebony, man, that's what you're not getting. In a month, we're gonna know the facts, Ebony, man. We're gonna know the facts in a month. Just give it a month and watch. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. You said read your last text. What do you say on your last text, Valerie? Let me see. Oh, okay. I read that one. Yeah, like I said, in a month we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see. And that's what she forgot. Because this is the type of chick, she'll do anything or say anything. And when reality come back up, oh no, that was my other house I was moving out of. Come on, bitch, for real? Really? We know that's that motherfucking house. We know that. Watch what she gonna do. Like I said, we're gonna know in a month for a fact. EB, I don't put anything past her. She is a habitual liar. Right. But nobody is saying that she just rented a truck just for a picture prop. No, I don't think she did that. No. EB Ebony man, it's here. I have no, don't don't post that Ebony man. Don't post that. Just let's say some basic terms, on some things. Yeah, let's don't post that. So go ahead and retract that back. Yeah. No STL. Read the text before the last text. That's the most important one. Okay, hold on. Sasha Ray, why do you think that man wants to be with a woman just because they have children together? Your thinking is crazy. Priest was with Sonya because he wanted to be. Right. True. you're supposed to call people and chit chat and try to resolve the situation before doing radical shit. Right. What? Well, she couldn't. Uh, Crystal. She done fucked it up. Yeah, yeah, I know that. I know that, Ebony man. But even still, yeah, I know it's on there. But yeah, even still. But like I said, in a month, we'll know for sure. We'll know for sure. Yeah. 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 Crystal. He tried to do that, but she'll make it seem like, well, it's okay, but you still got to take care of me and the baby. And he was like, woman, you know, are you serious? I'm trying to get the fuck away from you. You know, he started saying a lot of shit start coming to light. A lot of shit started. It really came. A lot of shit really came to light when he told her. You know, he was trying to tell her anything and everything just to shit, just be away, just to get away from her. And you can't blame him. You cannot blame him. But like I said, in a month, y'all, we'll definitely know what's up. Because that house gonna be back up for rent. It's gonna be back up for rent. If it come back up for rent, I mean she moved out of it. If it don't, she's still there. So you can think you fooling everybody, Santre, if you want to. Remember, I'm this struggling real estate investor. Okay. Okay, bitch. You picked the right one. You picked the right one. We don't need to wait a month. She isn't leaving that house. Who's going to watch Justice while she's back at the hotel? She can't accept that Priest doesn't want her. Oh yeah, we know that, Miss Valerie. Yeah, we know she didn't leave that house, Lord. But like I said, in a month, this shit that she's doing right here, we're gonna be able to see. We're gonna be able to see. Like I said, she did all this shit, you know what I'm saying, just to make everybody think that, oh, I'm not there no more. But you know what I'm saying, I really am. It's gonna show. It's gonna show, y'all. Like I said, she'll do any and she try every fucking thing she can. How many minutes we got left on this? Oh, once again, hit the likes if you fuck with me. Hit the dislike if you don't. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And also feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund, as you can see going across my screen. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. We got a good 6 minutes left.
This can easily be mind fucked. He's one of those people that he doesn't think shit through. He like I said before, he has dyslexia. So the way that his thought process is kind of backwards. And so he ended up, being married to this woman. Think about that. Now, if Sidonia was like the cream of the crop ass chick, like say for instance, she never got married. She didn't have any kids. She was financially in a good place. She was college educated. And then he turned around and he married her. That would have made more sense to me. But the fact that she had already been married, she had already had 3 kids, and she had her tubes tied. It's weird that a man would marry a woman who he can't procreate with. Because usually when men think about marriage, they think about marriage and children. So that's why it's easy for me to now to be like, what? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, another lie that men tell married men tell mistresses: if I get a divorce, she'll get everything. I can't get a divorce from her because she'll get everything. Now, this to me is a lie some men try to use, but at the same time, it could very well be true, because I know men who are literally broke just off of child support. You know what I mean? Just off the fact that child support is taking like this huge chunk of money from them. And a lot of times his wife might get everything, you know, but that's not going to be his reasoning for why he's just carrying you on the side. No, trust me, because listen, things could get severely worse if he stuck by you, right? And then his wife found out and then she ended up divorcing him anyway. A woman scorned is a lot worse. Like, a woman could leave a marriage and it could be amicable, right? Right? But if she leaves the marriage because he's cheated or he's had like this affair, it's a whole nother thing. Like, women start getting vindictive with stuff like that. They're gonna want half, more than half. They're gonna want 70%. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So sometimes I feel like that could be necessary. That could be true that a woman can leave. However, even though she can sit there and leave with half, that still is not an excuse for why this man is fucking with you. He's fucking with you and you're his mistress because that's what he wants. Period. At the end of the day. Okay. Another lie. I care about you more than I care about her. Yeah. That's bullshit. No. Never believe that. Never believe that. Okay? If he cares about you more than he cares about her, he would not be with her. He would be with you. It's the same thing with the I love you shit. And so anyway, I do want any woman who listens to me, because a lot of women might feel some type of way. Like, a lot of women just be like, oh, Sansaray was a mistress before, so she must have this history of being mistresses. No, that's bullshit. Okay? No. A lot of women may feel like they can't listen to my advice because, I don't know, whatever reason. I respect that. You know, you get to choose what you want. You know, I respect that. It's up to you, boo. But I'm here to keep it 100 with you. I'm not sitting here trying to be the relationship guru who is putting on this perfect facade like I've never experienced shit. No, I'm a real person. And as a real person, with the courage to admit the shit that I've done and the experiences that I had, it makes me unique because there's so many women out there, so many people out there who have experienced something like this and they refuse to be completely 100% honest about the situation. And you can't help someone not being honest about your situation. Okay? My biggest thing with my story is to help other women get through whatever it is that they're doing, whatever it is that they're going through. Okay? Whatever it is that's happening. Whatever it is that they're experiencing with these men, or just in life in general. Like, I do videos about finances. I do videos about side hustles. I do videos about metaphysics and spirituality. I do videos about Buddhism, videos about Christianity. I got so many future videos that I'm doing that are helpful to women. And I just want anyone who is listening to me with this like skeptical, like maybe she isn't being honest, or this woman is a bad person, or whatever. I just want people to try to not be as judgmental and respect other people's journey. That's all. And if the material that I post does not apply to you, please, you could always go to another channel, listen to another podcast. But I appreciate the people that appreciate my honesty, because it's too many people in this world walking around that can't be honest about this situation because they're too afraid they're going to get chastised. Personally, I feel like regardless to who I'm going to be or who I portray myself to be, someone's going to chastise me. They're not going to like me. And I'm okay with it. I accept me. My acceptance of myself is more than enough. I am who I am, period. And caring about all of these other people and what other people think that don't like me doesn't make me an effective or productive person at all. If I care about these other people and what they dislike, I cannot be helpful to the people that need to hear the message that I'm trying to convey. There are a lot of kind, gullible, naive women out there. And I was kind and gullible and naive before. So it's easy for me to say what I'm saying and hope it reaches the kind and gullible. You understand? So these women can make better choices. All right, I'm about to wrap this up. Listen, I appreciate everyone giving me video topic suggestions, emailing me, watching my videos, sharing my videos, giving me your perspectives. If you need any relationship advice, or if you just want to talk, you could send me your comments or concerns to soundsweird@gmail.com. I appreciate you listening to my podcast, okay? And I appreciate you respecting my honesty and my originality and my uniqueness. And hopefully, if we interact with each other, you'll bring something valuable to me and my platform that I'll be able to share with other people, okay? I appreciate you being here. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.
Hi, I'm Jay from.
All right. That was the end of that. The part on that that killed me the worst. Talking about she used a story to help others. Sounds right. You remix this story up constantly, you know, for 2 fucking years. And that story hasn't helped not one motherfucker. That's what I got to say about it. The fans of Sounds Right, let's let that bitch talk. Money, sex, intellect. He lost money and dignity due to her, right? That nigga got an 18-year payment. Okay. My back chat. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Let me see. Hell. Yeah, that's a wrap for the day, y'all. Friday. Most likely, everything is still on for Friday. Let's see. I want to like out with. Yeah, most likely everything is still on for Friday. Yeah, like I said, everything's still on for Friday. Till then, everybody stay up. And I'll check y'all next time.